We've got a subfloor! All right, guys, this is gonna be day 2 of starting this build. As you guys know from yesterday's video, we didn't get a whole lot done because
it was a lot harder than we thought trying to dig in the side of a mountain. So much rocks and roots.
Tons and tons. So here's one that we started. Of course, we got to go a lot deeper, but as you could tell, it's just nothing but rock down in there.
The dirt's not too bad. It's the all the rock and roots and stuff, but it is what it is, people. It takes a while.
So we're gonna go ahead and dig this one out, and then we're gonna kind of square it up, dig a couple more holes, and then we'll end up digging holes on the sides, so when it goes down, we'll have it there also, and in the middle to brace it up. But for now, we gotta do that. And then another thing, because I know a lot of you are probably already gonna be asking, is yes, we are gonna cement them in. Yes, I did put rock down in there to kind of keep it stable for now. But another thing that we're gonna do is this. From here down to here, so it'll just be a brace like that. And then on the other side, it'll be a brace going up. And then right here, you have a brace on this side, brace on that side, brace on this side. So we're gonna brace it all up because all of that's gonna be covered with skirting anyways. So it's down in the ground almost 3 feet. Then we put rock down in there, tamped it in real good. And then that way, hopefully, if it does rain, the rock will be under it to help drain the water. Then we'll put cement on top and then we'll brace it. So I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Again, we are not contractors. We're just 2 dudes trying to build a tiny house in the woods, so you guys will get to follow along if it works. If it doesn't, you ready to dig? Can you dig it?
Did you call 811 before you dug?
Jared works for a company that you have to call before you dig.
811.
And so we got to call them real quick before we dig. We already did. Oh well, let's get to digging. So we've been taking turns digging this hole. I mean, look at all this rock that already came out of it.
Every time you dig in there, look, rocks like that in there.
But it's a lot of work digging these, so we're gonna dig that down a little deeper, and then we're going to go ahead and square it up and dig these over here and get it going. But guys, I'm officially the owner of this land over here. We went with Dutch this morning to the courthouse. You'll see his video, it'll be out. He basically took me to court is what he said, and it's pretty funny. So we'll link that. He came out here and checked it out with Bo and his wife, and he kind of talk a little trash saying we're not pretty far into our build, but
I didn't see him out here trying to dig any holes.
Exactly. So we're gonna go ahead and dig these holes and prove them wrong, and we're gonna get a lot of work done as much as we can. We're a little behind because we did have to go in town, do all that stuff, the legal stuff, but now we're back.
It's time to work.
And we're rocking this.
Middle.
And we'll do 16 from here. Go to that middle hole. All right, so we got the 3 holes dug over there, and Jared's bringing some boards over. We're gonna kind of start laying them out on the sides, and then we'll do the corner post, and then that way we could square it all up before sticking the middle ones in, and hopefully it's squared up correctly, because we're both pretty tired after digging those 3 holes. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to dig each hole because you're trying to go 3 feet down into a mountain and pretty wide, so you can have some room for adjustment. So it's a lot of work, but it's getting done. All right, so we have this board up now going that way. We just have it kind of propped up, and I screwed in here. We're squaring it up. We're gonna make sure that we put the post in where it needs to be. We're not going to set it in stone like we did the front. We're gonna get all 4 corners, and then we're gonna square it up. But for now, with 2 people, we screwed it in here and then kind of holding it up, and then we'll put the beam down there, or the post, whatever you want to call it, and start going with that. Again, this is not cemented in. This is maybe not the most conventional way to do this. We're just trying to do it the way we can. We're not construction workers or contractors.
We're Crockers.
We're Crockers, and we're gonna get this done one way or another. All right, guys, today's kicking our butt again, digging these holes. But as you can tell, we got this side up with that beam down there. Check this out. It's nice and square right here. Then we got our bubble square there, or level. And then this side we got over here plumbed out. Got it cut here, on there. Jared?
My back hurts.
That has definitely been the story of our lives right now doing this, is my back hurts. So we're gonna go do that one, make sure it's all squared up, and then we can put the pole in the middle, and that's when it'll really start rocking. But it takes a minute. It probably took us a good, at least hour or so just to get it all how it needs to be and stuff. Man, I know it doesn't seem like we're doing much, but it is a ton of work. All right, so a little longer went by. We got that side nice and squared up, so now we're gonna put the back on and see if this thing's squared or not. All right, after even more time dealing with this, I mean, we spent hours making sure that it was squared and everything. We got it all the way around. Of course, we still need to put another post here in the middle and over there, but we're gonna go ahead and throw a beam down the middle like this and make sure it's good, but everything's level. I mean, as you can tell, it's a 16 by 16. It's not huge, but it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It looks a lot bigger it looks a lot bigger in person. When they first laid it out and I saw it on video, it didn't look that big, but coming out here, looking at it all, it's pretty decent size.
All right, push it back a little bit. All right. All right, I'm getting pretty excited. It is starting to come together pretty nicely, and Jared's over here putting in the last screw real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
It's starting to come together.
Yeah, buddy.
You ever built a house before?
Well, I built a shed to a house, helped do it.
But not from scratch.
No.
This
Am
is
I a carpenter?
This is the first house Jared and I have ever built from scratch, so we'll see when it's done if it stands. But so far, it's all level, it's squared. I'm actually kind of surprised and shocked, kind of relieved.
And it on a slant.
Yeah, and we're building on a slant, so it's definitely shorter on that side, taller on that side. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to get underneath because
And a deck on the back too.
yeah, I wanted to be able to get underneath because I'm gonna put insulation, and then we'll put a deck on the back, and then with the loft up there, you're gonna see all out there. It's gonna be freaking awesome. All right, guys, to be completely honest, we were putting on the second one, and I realized, duh, they gotta go lower, so the beams that go on this way will sit on top of it. So
Top of these have to go here or what?
yeah, honest mistake. It's not a big deal. We're just gonna drop it down a little bit, stick it on there, good to go. Again, we're not contractors. We're just some dudes trying to build an awesome cabin out in the woods. So, you know, we'll get it done. All right, so we went ahead and pre-cut all these boards, as you can tell. That way they'll fit perfectly in there. And Jared
Got my little GoPro.
got a GoPro. We're gonna stick it in the tree. We're gonna do a time lapse if you guys want to see the full time lapse of that. I'm not gonna show the whole thing on this because it's just way too much. So he's gonna have a lot more of that stuff on there. Of course, more behind the scenes type
What do you
thing.
have in your, what is that? Oh.
Zip ties. We're gonna zip tie it to the tree
Oh, we redneck.
because we redneck. But we already marked it out. So if you guys want to see that, go to his channel. You guys are awesome. So we got them all up. Check this out.
Boom!
Boom. This isn't that small. When you really start looking at it, that's what Jared said. Jared was like, man, looking at it right now, it's really not that small.
You can easily put this side as a living room slash guest area, a kitchen over there, a bathroom over there, something easy. There's plenty of room.
Well, what I was thinking was French doors on the back to a deck
A loft above it or
and
something?
a loft above it. But maybe what I'm thinking is maybe a really small, so if it was French doors and a really small bathroom on this side, and all I'm talking is a corner shower and a compost toilet. That's it. You don't need to sink nothing like that. This is off grid. I'm not even gonna have running water. and I'm not even gonna have real electricity. I'm gonna have to get like solar and whatnot. So if I have the front door here, right here, have a little deck, very, very small, realistically, I don't think I'm gonna have my little circle driveway right here, and that's all right. But I'll have a front door here, window on each side, most likely, and then the bathroom back there in the corner, maybe kitchen on this side, and then all this in the front will be living space with a sleeping loft on top.
Maybe do like a overhang right here, and then you could park the truck right here.
Yeah, that would work absolutely perfect.
Make a little driveway.
Because if I've learned anything about building, I don't like to build too much stuff. So if you already have a whole wall, you might as well just extend it out, and it'll be all right, because the pitch of the roof's gonna be coming down like this, and then it'll come over, and then you can do rain catchment, and then
extend it out for another bedroom.
Yeah, and then, you know, like Jared just said, or this would be for the second bedroom or a bedroom whenever, or the other side, you know. So that's the cool part of this is kind of just, you go with the flow type thing. I know some of y'all are probably asking what plans, where did I get my plans? They're all just in my head, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys.
Are you gonna reinforce these?
Yes, I'm going to go. We have to go to Lowe's to get more material, so I'm gonna get the braces that go in there on all the way around. So we got to get that, and then got to get some just more supplies, and then once we get the subfloor on here, it'll really stiffen it up and look good. And then, like I said, we need to come in and brace up the boards down on the bottom to make it really, really strong, and then cement them in. So I know a lot of y'all are gonna think I'm really dumb by not having plans, and I'm just kind of going with it. That's how I've done
it. That with my house and with the cabana thing.
Yeah, that's how I've done everything, and I know a lot of people hate that, but it really leaves my options open, and that's what I really, really want, is because things change, and I know a lot of y'all say you need to stick to a plan, stick to a plan, but the fact that I can now be out here. What if I drew up the whole thing and didn't know what I was doing, what it looked like? Now I know exactly where I want windows to look, and where I want the loft and the bathroom, and you know, all that stuff. So it just makes sense. All right, guys, so we're gonna call it a day. Like we said earlier, we went to the courthouse. The land is mine, and so that's an awesome feeling. And we got all that, and it kind of got us behind a little bit, because then Dutch and his wife and Bo came out here kind of checking the thing out, and we didn't have any of this done. We had the front, and that was it. And I think they were like, I ain't got much.
I think they're gonna be impressed when they see how much work we got done.
Yeah,
isn't that right, Dutch?
That's right. And I just sent Dutch picture right now, so we'll see how he responds. But guys, again, 16 by 16. It's pretty big. You know, as most of you guys know, we have a family group. It's the Crocker family, and it's on Facebook. Please feel free to draw up a 16 by 16 floor plan with a loft, and let me know your best way if you are on there, or email it to thecrockerhomestead at AOL.
I bet you Billy Joe will draw you up one.
Billy Joe will probably draw me a cabin that's 50 feet by 50 feet and tell me that the floor should be heated and
a built-in jacuzzi.
A built-in jacuzzi, because he's crazy. But Billy, you know we love you. But guys, thank you guys. But guys, thanks so much for watching today. This is an awesome build. We still got a lot more to do, a whole lot, but we have to get these videos out for you guys. We need to eat. We haven't eaten anything all day. I think we ate a Cliff Bar, maybe.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I'm still waiting for Cliff Bars to sponsor us. So guys, again, just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support and everything. Y'all guys have been supporting Jared's channel. And again, if you don't know, Jared Crocker, Jared. We'll do like an end screen or something of that nature.
End card, we could do like the
and down in the an iCard, and down in the description we'll do it. He busted over 10,000 subscribers, and it's just going up. His views are going up, and he deserves it for all this help that's going on. So guys, thanks so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I am dead tired. Maybe Coffee the Crockers.
Why'd you make me salute and the video's not done?
Because that's how we roll. Coffee the Crockers tomorrow, we'll do it. We'll knock it out. So stay tuned for Coffee the Crockers in the morning. If you don't know, that's his side channel. See y'all guys in the morning.